So I wanted to do a couple short videos and hopefully I can get my thoughts together. I think I had more clarity the other day, but so this one I was thinking about introverted feeling and example for it for people who are really interested in typology and how that might manifest, not from a book or a system, I guess. So what I was thinking of was me and my partner, we went to see A Perfect Circle, and that's, gosh, my brain really isn't here, but basically James Maynard Keenan is a part of this band, and when we went to see the concert, I wasn't aware until after the concert but there was a lot of controversy and upset within the community as far as he and then therefore the band didn't want people videoing or taking photos. So they were actually taking people out of the concert and like kicking them out of the concert if they saw them doing this. And it's kind of his rule. I shouldn't say. It was his rule that he wanted for the concert. And he's not the only artist to do this. I think my partner had mentioned Karen O from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, which is also another good example. Also didn't want people taking photos or videos for several different reasons. These people might not want people doing this, as they are independent artists and it is ruining the work and the experience, and you're losing meaning if you're just focusing on stuff like that. So I thought that was a good example because it's somebody's personal values versus the collective. So with these two artists, I think they're a good example of introverted feeling, valuing, and I can see where they were coming from and what in their rule, but at the same token, it does put a stress on the community customs and what people are used to. And so the group is usually concerts usually cater to the group, and the group often likes to take photos and video their experience, whether it's like to view later or just for, I don't know, just their personal enjoyment. And it's pretty like normalized to do that, whereas I think taking that away is out of the norm. So it's looked at as like there's just a lot of upheaval about it because it was, I think I'm repeating myself, but there's a lot of upheaval about it because the majority of people didn't feel that that was fair or right, and that people should be able to enjoy, and yeah, that it's not fair that the artist dictates it. So that's kind of what one argument would be. And then from the introverted feeling side, the artist's side in this case, I can also see their point where it's not fair to them. Like, it's their concert, it's their piece of work. you're choosing to pay and go look at their piece. And so, yeah, like you, in that sense, you create an exchange with them and you're now in their environment. Or, I mean, if you came into somebody's house and they made a ruling that they want you to take off your shoes, you can't really, like, I mean, you could try to argue with them, but like, you're in their house, you're in their space. And I kind of think that's what is happening in this scenario is, you know, you're paying the concert, you're paying the artist specifically. And yeah, I guess the argument also would be like concert venue rules versus the artist, but the artist more likely would win that. So, but yeah, that was just some thoughts, and I think it illustrates how there can be a tension between introverted feeling and extroverted feeling, and so self versus the tribe, and yeah, so hopefully I illustrated that you can see how both have their own reasonings, and something that basically that it's not necessarily so easy to see what's right and wrong in this instance, because they both have something to bring to the table, and they're just different perspectives coming together and creating tension and conflict in this scenario. So I tried to choose some music as well that was indie pop, because I think that's a really good introverted feeling realm as well. Possibly introverted thinking. I just think it independent and indie kind of symbolizes your own, it's like an originality and embracing that independence and autonomy that wouldn't come from the collective, which is usually mainstream. So thank you for watching. That's all I have for this one.